going to play around with the simulator on the computer yesterday, the simulator for that GPS. I didn't get enough time to play around with it, so I'll start trying on our approach.
degrees magnetic 6 knots. QNH 1016 hectopascals. 600 feet. Cloud broken 8,900 feet. Cloud overcast 1,000 feet. Visibility 10 kilometers. Viewpoint 20. Humidity 77%. Rainfall last 10 minutes, nil. Wollongong, AWS aerodrome weather. Wind 150 degrees magnetic 6 knots. QNH 1016 hectopascals. Temperature 24. Cloud scattered 4,600 feet.
I might do a straight-in approach.
8,000.
What do you think? Do you want to have a look at Wollongong first from the air, or just go do a straight-in approach? Time phase 06, that's runway 16.
X-ray 4 miles to the northeast of field, 3,500. Intended joint base runway 16, and copy India Department and finals.
Do you want to see the aerodrome from airborne, or?
That's on.
Yeah, from airborne? Or, okay, so in that case we're going to do just a straight-in approach. We'll go to Wollongong. I can see where it should be.
Yep.
You can see Lake Illawarra.
I can indeed.
That'll be just a little bit to the right of that, just past that.
Oh, nice hill.
Sorry?
Nice hill.
Yeah.
By the way, know that. Yeah.
What's the name of the hill, did you say?
Nine.
Yeah.
A-N-I-G-H-T.
How did you know the name of that?
When you fly past it, you'll see a little transmitter sitting on top of it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hold on, isn't that one further down?
There is indeed.
Towards the south?
Okay.
Or is that another one?
That is indeed another one.
Wollongong traffic, South Angle X-rays, joining base runway 16, number 2.
Because it's so mountainous, you don't get frequency propagation probably.
Ah, okay, so they've got
more of them.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, check out those cloud build-ups, eh?
Mostly offshore.
Good thing with a Cessna we can stand next to the aeroplane without getting wet.
Yeah. Which one's above that?
Say again?
Which one's that, the lake?
That's the third one down. One's called, I think that's Avon?
No.
Yeah. There's three, that's the middle one. Yeah, that's Avon. Unless that's Nepean. One of the two.
Yep.
I don't see two. Sorry?
Which one's Corday?
Corday's the one furthest east. Wollongong traffic, Cessna 172, Juliet Kilo November, 10 miles to the north, 3,000 inbound, estimate Wollongong at 24 Wollongong. So what we'll do, we'll go direct to... Clearly active, Wollongong go. So what we'll do, we'll go to the western side of Wollongong,
Yep.
and then we'll join crosswind for runway 16.
Fair enough.
So we'll do an overfly. Most of the aerodrome is going to be on my side though, but you'll still be able to see it. We'll fly over the runway 34 threshold. I don't need this anymore. I can see where the aerodrome should be, I just can't see the aerodrome yet. So it's just in the shadow, yeah. Yeah, see all the gap there? That's what I was worried about. If that gap was here,
Yeah.
then we would have to come in further north below the escarpment.
Tango X-rays, clear runway, we'll go.
we get your point. Go back to 18,000 feet. There it is, I can see it now. Over there. See the main runway. Yeah, so we'll go around like that and then come back in and then we're landing this direction. That's what I was saying, we can do it straight in if we wanted to, but we'll go a long way around. Looks like a punching bag. Oh. There's a lovely escarpment turbulence. Can you remind me, once we get out of the aeroplane, for me to wear my ASIC? Yep. I don't want to leave that in the aeroplane.
Wind down and 1,500 down to join me downwind runway 16.
Okay, just want me to turn right because of that fuel imbalance.
Yep.
And balance and everything. Oh.
Wollongong traffic, Cirrus India HARS, taxiing for runway 16 for the circuit. Wollongong traffic.
You see that other guy? India Lima Whiskey? Can't see him, I'll try and grab him on the radio. Traffic Wollongong, Cessna 172, Juliet Kilo November is joining midfield crosswind runway 16, India Lima Whiskey inside. Wollongong. See him? Yep.
Wollongong traffic, India HARS entering and lining up for the circuit, runway 16.
Yeah, we'll park next to the windsock. Looks like a good place to park there.
I see the collie.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Going into the whiskey, turning base, runway 16.
Yeah, the whistle looks good.
Yeah.
Right next to that other guy right there.
Italy whiskey, now short final 16 for a full stop, cast right one.
Oh, that's a tiger moth. Yeah, not bad.
Nope.
Always want to fly one. Traffic Wollongong Cessna 172 Juliet Kilo November is turning base runway 16 full stop Wollongong.
Kilo whiskey is clear of all runway. Wollongong traffic, India for 55 downwind, runway 16, touch and go.
Oh, that zoomed in automatically.
Yeah.
Wollongong traffic, India for 55, base 16, touch and go.
Traffic Wollongong Cessna 172 Juliet Kilo November is vacated all active runways. Wollongong. I don't really want to taxi on the grass too much, Trent.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Doesn't look entirely...
Yeah.
I always get worried about the prop. So what we'll do, we'll taxi it around.
Yep.
And we'll come and we'll pull it next to the Cessna up here.
You may find that they've got that locked up.
Yeah. Oh, that taxiway's closed. Maybe we'll just pull into the grass here. That looks pretty okay there. Just so we're out of the way. I can feel the nose going in, so I don't want to go much more. Yeah, and then we'll just pull it from here.
Alright. Go!
She used to be the queen of flying kangaroos.
The new flagship of the Qantas fleet.
The city of Canberra has flown her last passenger, but not her last flight.
Takeoff checklist, landing gear, up and off.
Landing a 747 at the tiny Illawarra Regional Airport takes a lot of simulator training.
30, 20, 10.
Don Hindle and his kids, Dan and Caroline, have all flown this historic craft for Qantas.
Who's the best pilot?
Their old workplace is becoming a museum piece, and Don volunteers at the museum.
Everybody is very excited and extremely pleased at the gift that Qantas are giving us.
Not too many local airports can boast about a 747 in their backyards.
We're very lucky.
Arthur and Shell Harbour Mayor Marianne Saliba have been busy preparing for the record-breaking jumbo.
17,850 kilometres in one hop.
That time over distance record of just over 20 hours for that flight between London and Sydney is still held by the city of Canberra. And when she takes off for Albion Park, this old girl might well be on track to break yet another record. It's only a 15-minute flight.
Which is probably the shortest commercial flight this aircraft or any other 747 has been on for that matter as well.
Take-off and touchdown happen on Sunday week. Damien Smith, 7 News.
It's only just big enough to pull him up, isn't it?
They can do it easily.
Can they?
Yeah, it's what they were saying. I was talking to Rob about it just a while ago. No, they can do it easily.
They must have some grunt when they're empty.
Yeah, that's it. And I don't think they're going to use much reverse.
No?
The idle reverse. And
have a look underneath it.
not heavy braking.
Okay. Wow. It is
There'll be
downhill.
nothing in it.
It is downhill that way.
Yeah.
I know there's nothing in it.
I think 25 tonne of fuel they're putting in. Or they'll carry.
Still well over 100 tonne of aircraft. I mean, it's no featherweight, let's face it. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be carrying a few hundred people and all their baggage and the like, but...
Are they getting rid of like the seats and all that from it, or...?
No, they're leaving it intact.
Yeah. Leaving it I guess you'll need it for the...
Yeah,
when you're looking
it's
through
going to be intact. The only thing that's going to happen to it is when they get it here and park it, they're going to rip the engines off it and put old, expired life engines on it, because the ones that are coming is 3,000 hours per engine we've got available?
No, it's 300.
300 hours. 300 hours still available on each engine.
And I believe that big one inside is probably targeted for there too as well.
Oh, is it?
I think so. I think we might lose that. Oh, who knows? Up there knows what they're doing. Down here where we are, we don't.
You sure up there knows what they're doing?
It's a plan that's made every day, I think. Every day is another plan.
Do you know if they need any wind for the 747 coming in at all, or can they do it even if it's...
They've tested it with a simulator. They can do it with a 2-knot crosswind. They do not want a 2-knot downwind. They don't want a crosswind, and they love us 30 knots southerly. It'll be really neat.
So they're only going to land it on 1.6, not going to attempt 3.4 or? Okay, great.
Terrain on either side.
Yeah, okay.
And it's a totally visual approach. They're not doing the GNS approach. Yeah. Totally visual.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll file a visual flight plan out of Sydney.
VFR. Yeah.
What?
One of the guys is saying it'll be nice to see the pilots doing CTAF.
I've got there's a guy around here, who's an ex-747 skipper. I was starting to talk to him when the crowd started to arrive on the... I got distracted because I was asking him, I said, what are the logistics and what is all this about the landing? Because we as lowly tour guides, we get it 4th, 5th, 6th hand, about what they're doing. Yeah. And he just said it's not a big deal. It's nothing. They only need 1,400 to 1,500 metres. They'll pull up at least 200 metres short of the runway, and they won't need to use reverse, and they'll be using minimal braking. Because obviously the more braking they'll use, the heavier the load on the runway. So it's all been calculated. The pilots are happy about it. Crew's been selected. They're all good to go. March the 8th is the planned day. You've got to have a planned day.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be based off weather though. Yeah.
Weather, council, bureaucracy, CASA, you name it.
But it's been given the tick of approval though, hasn't it, from the council?
It has. Yeah, that happened last Tuesday night. Council meeting. And funnily enough, that wasn't to allow it here, that was to to license the airspace where it was going to park.
Oh, okay.
There's all sorts of things like, okay, we haven't got a tug that's big enough.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a tug coming down from the Gold Coast on a low loader.
Gold Coast?
Well, there's a company that leases the tugs to the airlines,
okay.
and one's come off lease, and it's got to be brought from the Gold Coast back to Bankstown.
Oh, okay.
So the guys said, oh, we'll just send it via Wollongong. You can have it for a couple of weeks.
Are they flying it down here?
No, truck it down. Yeah. And so it'll be here for a couple of weeks, because initially the plane will come and sit here until the pad's secure. They need a couple of weeks to go off, and then they'll push it around and park it, tie it down permanently then.
Yeah, sounds like seeing that.
Because the tail's going out over the gate, over the fence, perimeter fence, and that space that it takes up has got to be licensed. Get a little revenue. But we just can't wait to get it down here because of the revenue it's going to raise, the interest from the Illawarra area. Look, we get people come here, they ring up from Germany, from all over the world, so you've got to be open these days. So there's a lot of interest in just this area.
Especially to go to 747.
Well, when the 74 comes here, there'll be so much going on social media, so I hope you guys are all sharing and flicking it on to everybody else.
I've been telling everyone about it. You're pretty much the main source of information.
Yeah, right. Well, there's another, the HARS one is a good one too. If you go to the HARS
they have their own
page,
Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, you'll see information on that too.
Which of these aeroplanes actually fly?
Cat?
Yeah.
2 Caribous.
2 Caribous?
Yeah, there's another Caribou around the corner. Connie.
Yeah.
The DC-3, 2 DC-3s.
2 DC-3s?
Yeah, we've got another big hangar back at this one.
Okay. So you have 2 flying DC-3s?
Yep.
Oh wow, right. It's on a Bankstown that they were.
Do you want to have a look through it? Do you want to come through? You might have to put another donation in.
Yep. Yeah.
It's only $10, so.
We'll get it up.